Good morning, everyone. Well, I didn't think I was going to make my goal this week, but yesterday morning, Tuesday morning, the orders just started rolling in. Some of it was high-end stuff, so stick around and see what I sold. The first item, the 3 Little Kitten wall plaques, I bought this at, I believe, an auction. It was just stuck in a box, paid $1.92 after figuring out what the box cost and everything. Sold them for $35 and shipping $8.82, so a profit of $24.26. This was an UNESCO Christmas tree that I picked up with my friends when I went thrifting through Iowa. I bought this at the Laura's Vintage Therapy Shop for $16.50. Yes, sold it for $85 with $12.86 shipping. So a total profit of $55.64. This is a carved Santa into like a piece of wood. I call it a live edge Santa because the bark is still around the piece of wood. Picked it up for $4 at an estate sale and sold it for $35. Sometimes the shipping just blows me away. I can't figure out because this cost me $11.59 to ship. And as you get down, you'll see much larger items shipping for less. So I just can't figure it out sometimes. So anyways, a profit of $19.41. I bought this West clock Art Deco. It is an alarm clock at an estate sale, and I did pay $25 for it. It wasn't, the clock worked, but the alarm didn't. I have an excellent brother-in-law that tinkers around with clocks. He was able to fix it. He said it was an easy fix. I sold it for $85. The shipping was $8.48, so a profit of $51.52. I picked up this little rink rat pin. Of course, it's a hockey pin. I picked it up for $0.25 at a garage sale. It sold for $20. Shipping was $3.88, so a profit of $15.87. You know, invest 25 cents and make $15. Sure, I'll do that any day. This was a very unusual find. It was at a garage sale. Very elderly lady. Said that her mother used to make hats way back when. You know, this probably would have been in the 20s or 30s. These were leftover millinery supplies that she had from her hat making business. I picked up these 2 kind of decorative, they were plastic, I believe, kind of a different type of plastic though. Anyways, I picked up both of them for 25 cents. I sold them for $30. Shipping was only $3.67. So again, a 25-cent pickup netted me $26.08. This is a Japanese peasant doll. It is made of gofen. I believe that's how you say it. And what that is like crushed up oyster shells made into a paste. She did have glass eyes, which makes them, you know, a bit more desirable. I picked her up at a thrift store for $3.99. Sold her for $25. Shipping $5.08, so a profit of $15.93. So about there is where my Tuesday morning started. So not a lot of profit. I would say, kind of looking over the figures, maybe around $180 as of yesterday morning. And then the orders started coming in. This first is a Lennox crystal tree, Christmas tree topper that I bought in our Iowa trip somewhere last week. And I paid $5 for it, sold for $62, shipping of $8.82, so a profit of $48.18. I've been finding that crystal Christmas items have been selling very well for me. So if you're a reseller, pick up the crystal Christmas trees, the tree toppers, crystal like reindeer figurines, anything crystal. I think it might be a bit of a craze right now. Okay, so then excuse me, I picked up these Santas around the world, and I think there were 12 of them. Bought it for $15. They were in the original box. Doesn't look like they'd had ever even been removed. I sold them for $56, but shipping was $15.54. Now, part of the problem is that I ended up having to ship it priority because I didn't have a box that was going to fit the item. But I still made a profit of $25.46. The funny thing is, when I was coming home from Bismarck, I had stopped in Watertown at a thrift store, saw the exact same set, same condition in the box, and that was priced for only $3. I didn't pick it up because I already had one listed. And I wasn't sure at that point if it was going to sell well or not. So this animated Christmas music box, the music would be wound up, but then it also had batteries, and like the Santa Claus would turn and hang a stocking. The little girl on the rocking chair would go back or the little boy on the rocking chair would go back and forth. The little girl would spin around, and that ran on batteries. I picked this up also on my Iowa trip at Peterson, Iowa, at that really fun thrift store there. So $4.50 for this. I sold it for $45. Shipping was $8.27, and a profit of $32. I had to run and change out my SD card. It said it was full. So we'll start with, let's see. Okay, yes. This Kinloch Anderson tea set. It was a Scottish tea set that I picked up at a garage sale. This one has sat for a while. Never could figure out why, because I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. But picked it up for $5, sold for $65 with $10.71 shipping, so a profit of $49.29. The snoring animated Santa Claus I picked up at the Goodwill outlet bins. So I'm saying I paid about 80 cents for him. The bins, of course, are by the pound, and he didn't weigh very much. So he worked. You always take a chance. I always forget to bring batteries with me, but he did work. And so I sold him for $55, $11.59 shipping, so a profit of $42.61. And then here are my big item sales. I bought this pottery set when we were back on our bus trip in June. I got it in Yankton at David's Depot. It was pottery made by May Wright, and it was gorgeous. I sold the large bowl. Okay, so there was a bowl, a tray, 4 tumblers, and 4 dinner plates. The dinner plates did not sell, but I paid $100 for all of it, so I'm saying that each set cost me $25. So the huge pottery bowl, which was absolutely gorgeous, sold for $249. Shipping of $13.80, and so a profit of $210.20. The May Wright pottery tray, it was very large, and this is the one of the things that it's like it was huge and it was so heavy, and so I thought shipping is going to be $40. But shipping, I sold it for $249. Shipping turned out to be $20.93, and that included $300 worth of insurance. So my profit was $203.07. And then the 4 pottery tumblers sold for $150. Shipping $9.29. So a profit of $115.71. I did send the person that, and they went to Oklahoma. I did send the person that bought that a 20% coupon off if he wanted to buy the dinner plates, because to me, this set should be kept together, and maybe he didn't see that the dinner plates were listed. Haven't heard back from him. But yes, that was a good pickup, good profit, but they were beautiful. It was a very high-end artist. She originally came from Nebraska, but had moved. Her studio was in California. She has since passed away, but the colors and the design were gorgeous. So this is kind of a funny story. I picked up this very old softball glove. The brand was Hutch, at a garage sale 2 years ago, I think, at least 2 years ago, for 50 cents. I loved it. I mean, I thought it would be a great wall hanging in a sports room or just a display piece on an end table. But the funny thing about it was when I was getting something out of the box that I had sold, the glove was in there, I thought to myself yesterday morning, that is so weird that glove is never sold, and it's so cool. I just really liked it. Within 2 hours, the glove had sold. And I think I need to send more positive thoughts, because if that's all it takes, I could be a millionaire. Anyways, I ended up with it was $9.94 to ship, and my profit $34.56. It was a set of 2 small candelabras. It had gotten so many likes, but nobody ever purchased it. Well, yesterday they did. So I picked these up for $1 at a garage sale, sold them for $35, shipping of $6.36, so a profit of $27.64. So this Italian glass cat decanter, I bought, I think about 9 months ago. And this was a test that I was doing. There is a video on it too, about buying higher end things to see if they sold better. You definitely make more profit on higher end things, but then you're investing more money. So my goal was to make at least $40 on every high end item I had picked up that day. And I still have a few things listed that I had picked up, but this one finally sold. I picked it up for $42 at 605 Antiques here in Sioux Falls. I sold it for $132, $9 shipping, so a profit of $81 even. I have since that time picked up higher end things. Your profit is higher, but I know you're investing more. You know, you just have to decide how you're going to do it. I personally love to look at higher end things. And so, yeah, I'll invest a bit of money to make more money. So my total this week was $1,078.66. So double my goal. And it all mostly happened yesterday. So I think the moral of this story is don't give up. It could happen at any moment. Now, this morning, I haven't sold anything, or overnight, I didn't sell anything. So let's hope it keeps picking up through the week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.